Joy Mwangi. I am the president of Africa Reborn and the founder of Africa Reborn, and I am also the face of Africa Reborn.
My name is Jesse Mwangi. I am Joy Mwangi's brother, and I am also the face of Africa Reborn and a founder as well.
Our mission is to inspire, to bring change in our community.
That is what we are looking for, a society that is self-sustaining, self-reliable, and that people love each other.
Our mission is to identify needs in our society and bring plans to address them appropriately.
People grow together, people become better.
Our mission is to impact Kenya.
Call us idealistic, but I think it can be a reality.
Our mission is to
partner with the society. If the society can choose to look up and to say that, look, even though these people may be poor and poverty will always be there, we can try to help those who are poor around us.
Our mission is to let the youth know that they are the change that they're looking for in the world. Africa Reborn started in 2013. It was an idea that my brother and I had of addressing the needs in our society and involving the youth in the current affairs that in Kenya and Africa as a whole. So the idea started in 2013, but it was made a reality in 2015.
In truth, we were just online, just normal teenager things, and then we just felt like something was amiss, and we were seeing how Kenyans or Africans in general have just really changed their perception from where they used to be about helping their brothers. If you saw someone on the street like 10 years ago getting mugged and their phones getting stolen, you'd go on and help. But these days people aren't really like that, and we felt like we needed to address something, that there was a paradigm shift that needed to happen. And so we founded Africa Reborn to tell Africans and African youth that they have a chance, they have a voice, and they can change Africa just by being them and by doing the small things they do every day.
We feel the younger you start, the better. Africa Reborn, Kenya as a whole belongs to the youth. We are the future of our country, we are the future of our continent. So we believe that if youth can start as early as 18, as early as 16, getting involved in the current affairs, getting involved in the Kenyan politics and seeing what's around them, what's wrong, and how they can they can address needs in the society, the better. I have just completed my KCSE exams on November 4th, so I am a Form 4 leaver.
Oh, I'm in Form 3, I'm going to Form 4 next year. Yeah, I know I don't look it, but... I work with a number of friends of mine, and we usually talk about things affecting Kenya and things affecting Africa as a whole, and the way, like during the Garissa attacks, when the 146 people died, it was a real tragedy, and the world really didn't seem to care so much. But us as students and as people from Africa Reborn, we decided we're going to do some things online, we're going to grieve with the families. Some friends of mine even went to see the dead bodies, where they were being held at the mortuary. So we believe that even though how small our efforts are, how small we may be, as long as they're doing something or they're impacting someone's life, that is all. Because from a small change comes a bigger change. The next phase that we have is we're going to do a follow-up seminar on first aid.
We had a first aid seminar in August, and now we're having our plans to make a second one in December.
The reason why we chose first aid specifically just for now is because of the high mortality rates on Kenyan roads, where people are just getting hit and the Kenyans are just standing there looking at them dying. And so if we can train, we started in our church, our local church, and if we can train these people and they train others, and then a ripple effect flows out to everybody else, more people will not die, more people will live and see their families at the end of the day, just because of what we did. We need to tell people that, look, climate change starts with people thinking more eco-friendly. If people decided to carpool, take a matatu instead of everyone driving their cars to work, if people had the idea of the government could distribute its public institutions to different places in town, so that not everyone goes to the CBD and not all that radiation is going up to one central place in the ozone layer. And you know, there are many ideas that we have, many thoughts that we've thought about and we're still thinking about continuously. And if, you know, we can be given a chance just to express ourselves, a chance to articulate our ideas and our passion for it, I think we can go really far. Well, this is what I would like to appeal to them, that if there are people out there who share the same vision for Africa as we do, the next Obamas, you know, the next Martin Luther King Jr.'s, the next Tom Mboyas, an Africa that is prosperous, an Africa that can grow, an Africa that has a possibility of having a future and not a future being determined by circumstances. They can come in and help us, because if we can get our voice out to the youth, if we can speak to those people who feel like they can't do anything about themselves or that they can't do anything at all actually, then we will be able to touch Africans, we'll be able to touch Kenyans. And if a nation grows from the grassroots, that is how a nation shall grow even bigger. And if we can inspire, and all we need is the financial aid so that we can organize seminars, so that we can have talks, so that we can travel to different parts of the country, telling people about our ideas, showing them and telling them and just encouraging them and inspiring them on how to be better at what they are and how to be a change that they want to see. Well, the challenges, of course, is people seeing as we are youth and as we're young people that we're really not as serious, or they don't really take us seriously. And we want to tell them that, look, young people have done great things in the past. Young people spearhead developments like Uber and, you know, Facebook. Those were done by young people, and those are multi-billion-dollar companies, you know, Fortune 500 companies. There's this story told about a boy from Sierra Leone, and he was very poor, but he had a passion. So he made a radio station from garbage, and he would use it to articulate his views about, you know, women in his community being battered and being beaten, and they actually go to MIT, you know. So what we're trying to do is follow in that boy's footsteps in such a way that we can show the world, we can show Africa in a way that is not depicted usually, an Africa that has hope, an Africa that can actually go to heights never before imagined. That is what we want, and that is why we need you as investors to come in and to share our vision, to share our dreams, to share our goals.
You can get us on Facebook. We have a page known as The Africa Reborn Foundation. We are also on Instagram, Africa_Reborn. And we are also on Twitter at Africa Reborn.
Thank you.
You can email us. Our email address is africareborn@gmail.com. You can visit our website, which is www.africareborn.org. You can also call us on +254 700 467 599. That is +254 700 467 599. We are waiting to hear from you.
The Africa Reborn Foundation, the voice of change.
Thank you guys for your time. Mike.